Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone. There's a lot of discussion happening on convalescent plasma therapy, and many are believing that the treatment for COVID-19 is finally arrived. So let's get our facts straight and understand what plasma therapy is. Well, when a pathogen enters a human body, a virus or a bacteria, when it starts to attack a human body, we activate our immune system and release proteins called antibodies. Now, these are like the soldiers in our body, all right? So, when we are able to produce sufficient quantities of antibody, we will be able to fight the pathogen out. But if the pathogen is much more stronger or potent than the antibodies that we are releasing, we will start to show the signs and symptoms of the condition and will contract the infection. So this is what is happening with COVID-19. The virus is much more stronger, potent, and it is able to spread much faster as compared to the previous virus of the same corona family, which is why the pandemic has spread so fast, and our antibodies are not able to fight this virus out. So the logic behind plasma therapy is that we will be able to transfer the immunity from a healthy person to a sick person. So in a healthy COVID-19 recovered person, the antibodies are much more stronger and are able to fight out the virus. So when this antibody rich plasma or the serum is transferred into a person suffering with COVID-19, they will be able to recover because the antibodies will fight the virus out. Now this is a theory behind plasma therapy. And also that plasma therapy is nothing new. It has been there for a very long time. It dates back to 1890s, and plasma therapy has been in trials for treating various other viral pandemics also. It has been tried for swine flu, and in 2002 and 2013 when SARS and MERS happened, plasma therapy was in trials, but with very, very variable efficacy. Some people recovered, some people didn't, and the trials were nothing conclusive. So they were in trials for a long time. But now the situation is that, with improved extraction techniques and with improved screening techniques, we are hoping the results would be much better and the efficacy would be higher. That's what we are hoping for. But you should understand that this is not the cure. It's not a targeted cure for COVID-19. Well, there are a couple of things that we need to keep in mind when it comes to plasma therapy is that when we infuse the infected person with antibody loaded plasma, the person will be immune, or the person will be able to fight out the virus only for those many days as long as the antibodies are active in the blood. So this period is for about 7 to 8 days. So after which the antibodies in the infused person will start to diminish and the chances of reinfection are high. The chance of reinfection will still be there. So you need to understand this is not a permanent immunity again. This is called as temporary transient immunity. All right, temporary passive immunity, and which is transient. So it is temporary, it is passive, and it is a transferred immunity. So you will be able to contract the infection again if you're not safe. And it is not a vaccination, right? So vaccination will provide you with lifelong immunity, but this is not a vaccination. So once after infusion for about 7 to 8 days, it is active and you'll be able to recover. That is if the efficacy is proven. So do not take the matter easy or light. Do not think the treatment has arrived and don't start going out. You guys should stay indoor and stay safe. Now, if we go by the latest reports, Houston, which is the epicenter for treatment of for this particular plasma therapy trial, has released a report saying they were successfully able to treat 3 critically ill corona-positive Indo-American patients. So that's a good news. So the trials are on, and if it comes to India, Kerala, the ICMR has given nod to Kerala government. So Kerala will be the first state in India to be participating in plasma trials, and we really hope this plasma trial seems to come out to be much more efficient than the previous trials, and many people will be able to recover much faster. But there is also a problem when it comes to plasma extraction, is that most of the COVID positive 19 patients are usually elder population and with comorbidities, like hypertension or diabetes. So it's not that easy also to extract antibody rich plasma from the COVID positive recovered patients. So that's a challenge again that our people would be facing. But however, let's hope the trials will be successful and will be able to help many people recover much faster. And ultimately, it is the vaccination that can help completely COVID-19 has to be eliminated. It is only with the help of a vaccination. So let's hope for that. Until then, you guys stay indoor. Let's abide by the government policies. Stay home. Stay safe.
Audio Jungle.